it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and you're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So San Jose State's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Grabs it in the middle. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. He's going for it all. He's got it inside the 15. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Rainbow Warriors offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line gets set, first down. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. Turning it on. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Powers through the defender. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Grab near the marker. It's Terry. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Firing to the right, complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And right down the middle. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost? No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The give to the tailback. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off play action. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Caught over the middle. It's Terry. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. They'll run it from the gun. Past the 30. Oh, he's got some space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And here's the return. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got his man. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man on the right. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The Spartans line up to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Quickly complete. Ball is loose. Bounced right back to them. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
And what a great job by the defense, securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the deck, and dadgummit if it didn't bounce right back to the offense.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Making side adjustments here. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Terry. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Wants to keep it in the air. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Miranda. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Flips it out to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Right on the money. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Terry. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. There he goes. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Found the spot in the defense. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pocket breaking down. Gets rid of it. It's on target and complete. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Spartans moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Complete to the right. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. On 1st and 10 from the 38. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
QB spicy. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. That is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this second and short. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Might be changing the route. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Got it in the middle. It's Dalton. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Terry. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Rainbow Warriors are marching down the field. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dalton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Spartans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Already find a hole in that secondary. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Gets it out fast. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Spartans have it in scoring position on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll try to run it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, San Jose State. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
San Jose State, 14.
And he's going to bring it out. stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. He makes a catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with a 15-yard pickup. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Myers. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll leave it with him. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He lets one fly deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. All by himself. Flying down the left side. 10. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off play action on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
At the 33. Here we go. And that's a first down for the offense.
Power football with the run. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. right down the middle. He's got it. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
On the play.
And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here comes the heat. Got his man out of the backfield. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Complete to the back.
That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down.
Coming, go.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. The inside handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down.
Man, how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration, everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
On 4th down, going to the air. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. To the air on 1st down. Hauls it in. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Setting up the screen. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
It's 1st down from the 11.
At the 11-yard line. And that's
They'll go to the ground. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on 4th down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. And the Rainbow Warriors are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0.